Within the Pokemon community, there's a set of self-imposed rules you can add to the games to make them more challenging, called a Pokemon
Nuzlocke.
Wedlock.
Hardcore Nuzlocke.
Hardcore Egglock.
Hardcore Nuzlocke rules using only ground types.
Like Pokemon kinda sorta, but not really Nuzlocke.
Nuzlocking. At this point, if you're a fan of Pokemon and have existed on the internet, you'll likely know the rules already. You can only catch one Pokemon per route, you must nickname all the Pokemon you catch. If a Pokemon faints, it's dead and unusable for the rest of the playthrough. Nuzlocking has been something that has been well known within the Pokemon community, and its original concept comes from Nick Franco's comic, Pokemon Hard Mode, on his website, nuzlocke.com. Nuzlocking would slowly start to rise in popularity, and we would start to see full playthroughs utilizing the rule set get posted to YouTube by creators like Maryland, The Battle Productions, TGN, Haydun, and the oldest playthrough I could find, even though it's not finished, was by a creator named Lamatite11 in June of 2011. But Nuzlocking on YouTube goes back even further, and by further, I mean the same week. One of the first things being uploaded about Nuzlocking was a flash animation by Notepaddle, which was posted one day before Lamati's video. Notepaddle uploaded a few of these animations, and the Elite Four animation was one that amassed over 24 million views. Notepaddle seemingly made many animations and comics detailing his Nuzlocke, posting on an old Nuzlocking forum which is unfortunately lost to time, except what I can access using the Wayback Machine. Maryland is one of the first people I see to upload an altered Nuzlocke rule set, being their Wonderlock, which modified the rules where it's the normal Nuzlocke rule set, but you have to catch a Pokemon in a way where you balance having male and female Pokemon, along with some other rules added onto it. With it being the early 2010s, these were Let's Play series, which were where the creators would upload the entire playthrough to YouTube, and many of these have large view counts, which means that others will follow suit to create more, and you can see the ramp up in channels creating Nuzlocke playthroughs. February of 2012 is where we would see our first randomized Nuzlocke, which was a co-op playthrough by Galactic Elliot and Giant Ant 456. This reminded me of the popularity of these styles of Pokemon co-op video series during the Let's Play era, which we don't see too often nowadays. We would see more variations of the format as the years went on, with the popular Soul Link variant first popping up sometime in 2014. After this, though, there wouldn't be any large changes or new concepts explored on YouTube when it came to Nuzlocking or Pokemon Challenge runs in general. That is until Pokemon Challenges. The YouTuber streamer. Pokemon Challenges is someone who is widely known in the Pokemon Challenge Run community, and especially the Nuzlocking community, for penning the hardcore variant of Nuzlocks. A hardcore Nuzlocke is where the player follows all the previously mentioned base rules, but we add no items in battle, you must play on set mode, you cannot overlevel the gym leader's ace Pokemon. I think many of these rules people had used previously, something that Jan admits, but no one had specifically made a Nuzlocke archetype with all of these rules slammed together. And it helped that he created a video in Google Doc going into detail about the rule set. One of the main differences between PC and other creators we have talked about is he's one of the first Pokemon content creators in this vein who streamed their runs on Twitch instead of simply uploading them as Let's Plays. He would stream his Nuzlocke and other challenges on Twitch and then post specific highlights to YouTube, something that we see as an extremely common thing today, but less so when he first started uploading. Pichow would stream and upload mostly highlights for the next few years, where you can see a consistent improvement in the quality of his content, and he was becoming more comfortable, improving his stream graphics and more. But there is a clear and obvious point where Jan and Nuzlocking exploded, which was when he became a reaction channel. Jaden Animation's first Nuzlocking animation is a monumental moment for Nuzlocking on YouTube for a number of reasons. It is the piece of media that has garnered the most attention for the niche challenge mode of the Pokemon games, and it was the catalyst for the even greater niche of hardcore Pokemon Nuzlocks. Jan gives a lot of credit to Jaden for essentially kickstarting his career full-time, but you can just see how much more work he started to put into YouTube at this point, even if most of the content was still recycled from his streams. His success meant more and more eyes were finding themselves on hardcore nuzlocking, and more people were creating content related to it, meaning we were likely to see another evolution. But when? It would be December of the next year, and you probably guessed it, it's the next Jaden Animations animation, right? Well, kind of. Let me explain. I got to have a good chat with FlygonHG recently, who's a Pokemon content creator and streamer who mainly focuses on hardcore Nuzlocks. Something you will notice about many of the popular Pokemon creators on YouTube is that most have been creating content for many years. Creators like Patters and Shady Penguin have been uploading Pokemon content for around 10 years now, and they're not alone. FlygonHG is a bit of an outlier in this respect, uploading his first video in December of 2020, just 10 days before Jaden's second Nuzlocke animation. Flygon's first video is very similar to his latest videos. The story of a hardcore Nuzlocke from beginning to end, detailing the trials and tribulations he's faced through his playthrough, presented with some basic information on screen like current level cap, the challenge rules, the attempt number, his current team, no webcam, just gameplay. It was something YouTube hadn't seen before when it comes to Nuzlocks, but Maddie mentioned that he got some inspiration from other creators, which he pointed out specifically.
Basically, how it kind of came into conception is that in 2020, for a while, I was watching Madry Bread. It's usually single Pokemon challenges, sort of things. Then I, at the time, was watching a lot of Pokemon challenges stuff and thought, wow, this is, there's some really cool stuff here. And I had always been doing Nuzlocks for, since I read the Nuzlocke comic. I've been watching that and doing stuff on the side, but I figured, what's missing here is I could kind of do similar videos to what my Dry Bread is doing, but do it in this hardcore Nuzlocke space or just this Nuzlocke space or whatever.
You can also see the inspiration and similarities when looking at the video's presentation compared to older Let's Plays, giving us a new video style through a mashing of a bunch of aspects of Pokemon content creation together. And he didn't stop there. His second video would be a hardcore Nuzlocke where he was only able to catch a Pokemon of a singular typing, now better known as a monolocke. Monolocks aren't really new. When I was double checking some stuff, I found out that Madry Bread has probably one of the oldest monolocks on YouTube, except it's not a monolocke, it is just a playthrough of Pokemon with only poison types from 2011. And something interesting is that looking at the comments, this video series, like this specific playthrough, was pushed out through the algorithm last year. I think in part due to the boom of Pokemon monolocks. I also found some other interesting things, like probably one of the oldest 0 XP runs on YouTube, and it's I just want to complain about the YouTube search function. Advanced search doesn't exist on YouTube, so you have to use Google and put YouTube in like quotations or something. I'll put up how it's done and then go searching, and it is not as accurate as you would hope it would be, or as good as you would hope it would be. Back to the video. But as a content piece, little to none had been created in a Nuzlocke format, let alone a hardcore Nuzlocke format to this point. By spring of 2021, this format had been adopted by a large amount of new and old Pokemon content creators, and it has only picked up steam. Animations are still a large sect that expanded the eyes on Nuzlocking, along with furthering the content recycling through reaction.
Okay. So, couple things. First of all,
with Nuzlocke summary video and highlight videos being added to the mix. YouTube and the content that strives on the platform is ever-changing based on the whims of the algorithm. It makes me wonder what the next evolution will be for Nuzlocking on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the video. All of the creators I've mentioned or shown in this video will be in the description below. Please check them out. Thank you to FlygonHG again for joining me on my podcast, The Trailer Park. The research I did prepping for that episode is what got me the idea to create this video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I plan to make a wide variety of videos, but niche video game things are something that I will definitely be making in the future because I enjoy it. Please follow me on Twitter, follow my Twitch up on... Goodbye!